All right, folks, we are live again. It's your boy Zulu Gullah. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Ran a little late, man. Work and get my work on, man. So sometimes, man, I have to postpone and catch y'all when I can. But I try to get back at you, man. I don't want to do it for nothing. You know what I'm saying? I know that that this information is important. I'm gonna have to get back. There we go. We back. We back. Sorry about that. Yeah, man. Spam call, man, messing up my signal, man. While I'm taking a little intermission so I can talk to y'all. But sorry about that. Apologies. I blocked them. So hopefully we can keep connected. But Joy Taylor, I try to tell people that educated women, professional women, you know, um, the so-called educated and professional women, they're no different than the average woman or the females that you think would be beneath you. They're no different. They all do the same stuff. You know, you can't be fooled by money, or you can't be fooled by credentials and educations, how people look on paper. You can't be fooled by it. Uh, Womanese is womanese. Women's culture and behavioral norms and tendencies belong to most women across all classes. So you can't be fooled by that, right? And I try to tell y'all that women are just like the men they complain about. The same women that talk about all men are dogs and cheaters and all they think about is sex and however many women they can get. They're the same way. However many dudes they can get, how much fun they can have, how much stuff they can do, uh, especially for survival or game. Uh, they'll do it, and they'll do stuff for free and for fun. You know, I'm notorious for telling y'all like the 4 or 5 dates and the chivalry and the being nice and looking at a woman as wifey and girlfriend and fiance material. Some other dude got it for a blunt. And y'all think that's a joke, but I'm telling you, you catch the female at the right time, at the right moment, with the right ingredient, and she's yours. Um, and again, most of these women, especially the older that they get, the more they have done. Y'all think it's not even a difference with the young girls anymore. Like y'all used to think uh, back in 2020 and a little earlier, I used to think that it was a difference in getting a 24-year-old and a 40-year-old. And I've been telling y'all that the only difference from a young girl that would be the case would be if you go back further in time, if you go back probably post 2010. Since then, since social media and the rapid explosion of the internet and online imprint, a 24-year-old is not the same as a 24-year-old 20 years ago, post 2010. It's just not, right? These young girls, even by age 18, have a body count close to or what a woman in her 50s would have. If the woman hasn't maintained a relationship being married and being kept, and she's been out here moving around, and the way that the women date in today's culture, they believe in multiple people. So I can't stress that enough. Now, along with the education and credentials, being a career woman and stuff like that, they talk about I worked hard. They talk about they went to school, they sacrificed uh, to get where they are today. They don't talk about sleeping to get to the top. You know, I think Minister Jap 4 or 5 years ago put out alive, studying the AKAs and how they got a prostitution culture and an exploitation of sex culture. And I told y'all that I used to be in a relationship with an AKA, and she knew no bounds about uh, doing what she wanted, and there was no shame. So I know that firsthand. So a lot of these, especially these women coming out of universities with degrees and stuff like that, and wanting certain types of careers, they've already been prepped in a sorority to sleep their way to the top, just as much as they've been prepped to fish out uh, the man that can afford them the lifestyle that they want. They've taught to transaction like that. And they're also taught, to be autonomous and have fun and do what they want when they feel like it, at any given time. So if they want to do it for the blunt, they want to do it for free, uh, they will do it. So y'all got to know that. Um, I think the biggest thing is, Stephen A. Smith, he tried to tell y'all who Joy Taylor was. He pretty much insinuated that he knew the women in general that was talking all that mess, especially, I'm saying, affiliated with, uh, his occupation. And then the other thing is that the Me Too movement, all these allegations that's directed at men is a hoax. Are there why I call it a hoax is that the handful of dudes or small amount of dudes that's actually doing that is blanketing and put a more stereotypical narrative on a broader scale on all men. So that's why I call it a hoax, because it should be case by case, and it should be realistically based on the number ratio of who's actually doing it, who isn't. So you can't take a small group of men and punish uh, the major group of men, right? You just can't do that. And that's what's been happening for a long time. I mean, even before the Me Too movement and all these, sexual allegations, just men being deemed as most of the problems in society and mistreating women in other ways, all the way up until you get the feminist movement and stuff like that. It's the same thing. Take one knucklehead, blame everybody. One bad apple spoils it for the bunch. But then the contradiction is that these females are hypocritical because they go out and do the same stuff. And I told y'all a long time ago, for every man that participated in history in things that uh, showed oppression or discrimination, exploitation, I can show you women that were in bed with them and participated as well, were behind them, you know. And then women do their own independent things for selfish gain. So I have come to ignore women when it comes to certain conversations, especially when they talk about who's doing what as far as dating and relationships and causing problems and how to fix them and stuff like that. That is, look, y'all guys, I told y'all to stop talking to them. I think it was 2, 3 years ago. I said stop talking to women about these certain kind of things. Y'all are being fooled into a conversation that is pointless because they are problematic. They are causing these problems on their own, and they're doing a lot of finger pointing. And that's why I told y'all to stop talking to them. And when they talk, let it sound like the woman on Charlie Brown. One, 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 one. That's how it's supposed. That's the noise that it's supposed to turn into when they start talking. But y'all don't listen. You know, I can talk to a female. She can tell me something. Give me a second. We still live? Okay, good. Yeah, I had an interruption. Let me do this real quick before something else happens. Because I know they're going to do it again. Damn spam. But anyways, I can talk to a female. She can tell me something, right? The same conversation or the same subject will come up about what happened and how she participated and what she's done, and she's going to give me more information the next time. And as she talks about it at least 3 times or more, I'm going to get more information, and then I'm going to get enough information to see that the first time the way she told it to me is completely different as the story is told more, because now the blame in the beginning was on somebody else. Now you could be like, nah, you was on some BS. It was you, you know? And I can promise you that. So all these females, all on TV, all on social media, doing all this talking and all this finger pointing and all this criticism and everything like that, they're the problem. I can assure you, and they've done the same thing that they're saying somebody else has done. You know, and they've done it more, and they've done it on a habitual, addictive level than you can only imagine. You know, especially when they're doing something uh, for their own self-interest, whether it be fun or opportunity gain. So I can promise you that. Like, guys want to have conversations with women, diplomatic conversations, transparent conversations with women. I don't understand it. I stop. I gather information and I assess and I look for more information, because that one story is not going to dictate me trying to determine, you know what I'm saying, where the fault, blame lies, or how to assess this person. You know what I'm saying? It takes more information over the course of time, and I don't say nothing. I don't even feed into it. You know, as far as like trying to reason, you know, I'm trying to see, okay, this person's gonna reveal more and more, so let me pay attention and always make note of what was told the first time. And if more is added to it, if something changed, or if something um, seemed to show blame in the beginning, but then when you get more information, it reveals that the blame is actually on that person. So y'all let me know what y'all think. These women, man, they're a trip, man. Like, y'all keep talking to them, man. Do y'all be seeing all these shows where they be having all these women sitting up there with dudes talking about relationships, and they dancing, facial gestures, trying to be funny, trying to be playful, like, you know, like to actually know what they're talking about, and it's all a game. It's all it is a game, man. So some of the dudes is in on it too, like teaming up with these women and stuff, man. It's crazy. But oh well. It's your boy Zulu Go. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I'm gonna get back with y'all, man. You know, uh, before long, a lot of more females are gonna be exposed for this bullshit. You know, so stay tuned, man. Y'all keep your eyes open, man. We don't hold the line over here, man. We just keep watch, man. So you know, that's what we do. Other than that, man, it's your boy Zulu Go. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'm out.